Headline News, I'm David Goodenow. For the first time since Martin Van Buren, a sitting vice president has been elected to sit in the Oval Office. George Bush ensured Republican control of the White House tonight by handily winning the presidential election, preventing any Massachusetts miracle by Michael Dukakis. Here's Chuck Roberts with details. Chuck.
David, George Bush says he wants to be a president for all the people. He accepted his election victory tonight at the Brown Convention Center in Houston just before midnight Eastern Time. Bush says he had a genuinely friendly conversation with Michael Dukakis and that the path is now clear for harmony and peace. Bush told supporters that he is committed to a kinder, gentler nation, but added he needs help in keeping that promise.
I've traveled many miles, reached for many hands, and it's occurred to me that what we were having, the people of America and I, was a conversation, a back and forth, a mutual dialogue. And it cannot go away, not now, not when I need it most. And so I mean to keep the conversation going, to keep walking toward you, talking with you, and reaching for the hands.
Dukakis also sounded a conciliatory note as he bowed to the inevitable Bush presidency. Supporters cheered 92, urging the Democrat to run again 4 years hence. Dukakis made no reference to a possible repeat candidacy, but his mother said she doesn't want him to run again. Family was a big focus of Dukakis' concession speech as he called for both parties to work together on their common ideals.
This campaign has not been just about me and Lloyd Bentsen. It's been about these families and the challenges they face every day of their lives. And it's been about all of us and the values and the ideals that we share. That's what we've been fighting for, and that is what we must continue to work for every day and every week and every month of our lives.
The across-the-country victory for George Bush represents the first time in 40 years that one party has won 3 consecutive elections. Analysts say Bush's campaign punched the right buttons at the right times, and the states fell in line. Here's a look at the numbers and how they're shaping up. You see the popularity contest, and here's the Electoral College vote. 355 to 102 is the spread. In individual states, the California race is still tight, 54-46 with Bush in front. A quarter of that counted, 47 electoral votes at stake. In Oregon tonight, 52% counted. Dukakis declared the winner by 4 points. And in Washington State, also a good night for Dukakis, 51 to 49%, but still too close to call that one. In Hawaii, Dukakis was expected to win and did indeed by 12 percentage points. Pennsylvania was another good battleground state tonight. Bush declared the winner a short while ago with 51% of the vote. Almost all of it's been counted. And in Illinois tonight, if we can check Illinois, we don't have it for you. I'm sorry. We'll try and bring it later. In selecting George Bush president, the nation has also elected Dan Quayle vice president, of course. Bush said he's very proud of his beleaguered running mate for showing strength under fire. Quayle said he's very gratified by the confidence the American people showed the Republicans, and he had a message for one Republican in particular, namely Ronald Reagan.
None of us can forget someone very important, and I hope he's listening right this moment, because we did win one for the Gipper.
Though he will not move into the White House, Democratic vice presidential nominee Lloyd Bentsen was victorious tonight, winning re-election to his Texas Senate seat, having run on both ballots as Lyndon Johnson did 28 years before him. Describing his and Dukakis' campaign, Bentsen said, "We fought fair and never quit." Bentsen said Michael Dukakis made him proud to be his running mate and proud to be an American. Jesse Jackson, who'd hoped to be on the ballot today, is recalling a theme from his presidential campaign. Jackson's urging Democrats and Republicans to find some common ground as the next administration begins.
We lost the presidential election, a net gain in the Senate, a net gain in the House. So what must we do? One, we must congratulate Mike Dukakis for having run a very gallant race. Now we must heal our party, build it, put forth a legislative agenda, what Mr. Bush calls a kind and gentler nation. That must be a bipartisan commitment.
Although Republicans are retaining the White House, Democrats are even more firmly in control on Capitol Hill. So far, 18 Democrats and 9 Republicans have won Senate seats. The most hotly contested race is still in Florida, where the seat is currently held by Senator Lawton Child.